Today we'll be showing you the wireless display tester made by Steren. It is a friendly, low-cost, ruggedized, handheld 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz dual-band wireless display tester. It comes in this handy black pouch, as well as a USB charging cord and a charging adapter. To turn on the device, you would hold the on-off button here for about 3 seconds. This friendly wireless display tester is designed to help search for the best wireless channels available and the level of interference in the installation and troubleshooting area. The wireless display tester is specifically designed to aid the installer and troubleshooter in the analysis and testing of residential and small or medium business wireless networks. This ruggedized handheld device is designed to operate in standalone mode and will not require connection to an access point, and allows the installer to easily identify the best signal strength for wireless devices. This will help the installer decide which channel to use and detect strong or weak wireless signals and determine interference levels in the area. Identification of location for a signal booster and mesh add-ons is another application this device will assist with. Going over the physical features, on the right side of the tester is the USB port for charging. It can also be used for updating the firmware. On the back side is a speaker, which we'll go over later. And it comes in this black holder, which is smudge free and will help the device against heavy impacts. The buttons available are the up and down button, the left and right button, the enter button, the menu button, a button selecting the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz frequencies, a clear button, or to go back a page, or to leave a page, and the next button. When you press the enter button, or menu button, the functions available are the channel graph, the occupied channels, the time graph, channel rating, access points, signal meter, setting, and about. To leave the menu, you press the clear button. Going over the first menu is the channel graph. Currently is on the 2.4 GHz, and as you can see, there are currently 5 access points that are being detected. To switch to the 5 GHz, you will press the 2.4/5 GHz button here, and it will allow you to switch to the 5 GHz frequency. The channels are broken up to between channels 36 through 64, channel 100 through 104, and channel 149 to 165. And as you can see, there's currently 3 channels or access points detected on this channel. You can also scroll with the left and right arrows to see if there are additional access points in the individual channel categories. And there'll also be a little green arrow that shows up if there are access points that are detected above or below what you selected. The signal strength ranges from -100 dBm to 0 dBm, with a higher value closer to 0 dBm and a weaker value towards -100 dBm. The channels are also have little pyramids between the numbers to indicate if an AP or access point is detected. So for channel 149 through 145, there is a pyramid. If I press the next button, channel 136 through channel 36 through 64 also has a pyramid. But if I go to channel 100 through 104, it's a dash at the tab, indicating there are no access points detected. To go back to 2.4 GHz frequency, I press the 2.4 through 5 GHz frequency, and it will take me back. And you can also scroll through channels with the left and right arrows to see if there are access points above or below what you're viewing. And the ranges for the signal strength also range from -100 decibels to 0 decibels. Pressing menu and going to the next function is the occupied channels. When I press enter, it'll show me the access points that are detected and what channels they are currently occupying. Switching to the 5 GHz frequency is the same features, you can press the next button to see where the access points or what access points the channels are occupying. And again, with the arrows, in this case, the 36 through 64 channels have a pyramid symbol indicating there are access points detected. The channels 100 through 144 have a dash indicating no access points detected. And channel 149 through 165 has a pyramid indicating access points are detected. Going to the next function for time graph. You can view the signal strength for the individual channels over time. In this case, a higher or a taller graph indicates a stronger signal, whereas a lower bar or lower graph indicates a weaker signal. You can scroll through the individual access points by pressing the up and down arrows. And to switch to the 2.4 GHz frequency, you press the 2.4/5 GHz to switch to the 2.4 GHz frequency. And you can also scroll through the access points again with the up and down arrows. Going to the next function is the channel rating, which allows you to see what channels are currently congested or occupied and what are the best channels for your use or to select from. You can also use the up and down arrows to scroll through the individual channels and switch the frequency with the 2.5/5 GHz. Going through the next function is the access points. Here you can see the access points detected and a rating from poor, fair, and good, with the better access point at the top and decreasing to lower quality as you scroll down. Again with the up and down arrows. You can also use the next button to page up or page down to the bottom, and once you're at the bottom, you'll go back to the top with your strongest signal. Going down to the next function is the signal meter. Here you could test for the strength of an individual access point, and it also has an audible tone, which you can adjust with the left and right arrows. A stronger signal would have a higher negative dBm, closer to 0, whereas a weaker signal will be closer to negative 100. And the tone will also be more frequent, whereas a weaker signal, the tones will be less frequent. And of course, you can press the up and down arrows to select through each access point. You do not need to switch the frequencies in this mode because it will detect all the access points, both the 2.4 GHz and the 5 GHz. Going to the next function is your settings. The first setting is your scan intervals. You can select either 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, or 5 second intervals. The next setting you can choose is the signal range, where you can select or view the poor, bad, and good. The left and right arrows will adjust the poor versus bad, whereas the up and down arrows will let you select the range for the poor versus good. The next setting is the wireless connect setting, which you can use to connect to an access point, which can also be used to obtain firmware updates over the air. To leave this page, you can click the clear button. The next function is the brightness, where you can have a darker or a lighter screen. And for languages, the languages available are English, Spanish, and French. And if you ever need to do a factory reset, the function is also available here. To go back a page, you can press the clear button. Going back to menu, the last function available is your about page with the Steren logo, device name, application version, Android version, the wireless MAC address, and for over-the-air updates, check upgrade. To power off the device, you will press the on-off button for about 3 seconds, and then it will ask you if you want to shut down, with the options being cancel or shut down. In this case, we'll be shutting down. And that is the wireless display tester made by Steren.